them out and let George and Chuck kind of finish the game. But everybody's got to be ready. I mean, we've been really up and down, and usually I'm going to go with the guys I feel give us the best chance to win.
What is it about Chuck that he's able to defend guys that are often bigger, usually bigger than he is?
He's got great footwork, moves his feet really well, smart, understands what his opponent's going to try to do, and he's just damn strong. His legs, you can't move him, and I think he just doesn't get enough credit. And last year, I couldn't understand how he didn't get any votes for all-defensive team, and I feel the same way now. It's because he doesn't play the minutes some of these other guys do. He doesn't block shots, but he's every bit as good as defender as anybody in the league at the post.
A testament. I mean, size matters, but it's not the end-all, be-all.
No, but it helps. But he does the best job possible with he knows what his strengths are, and he does it. And we beat those guys twice, and a lot of it was to do the way he made Adelman just work for every basket he got.
I think you did some things different with the rotation last night. Was that one out of the matchups, or are you still tinkering in terms?
I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to find out how. Unfortunately, like if I play Aaron and Kyle together a lot, it takes away from somebody. Somebody's minutes are going to suffer, and I'm trying to figure out, what's the best rotation for us as a team. And one thing that's really impacted it recently is the fact that with Brad out, we're playing Jordan and Pat together, two young guys who aren't as familiar with what we do, and that's hurt the second group. So I've tried to go with Aaron and Kyle together and give us more creative guard because we don't have Brad out there to go through.
Are you uncomfortable or comfortable with that, not knowing, like you don't know who's going to finish tomorrow's game, other than maybe Kyle?
No.
Is that something you are okay with, or you want to change it?
No, I'm okay with it. I just think as long as we, I'd like to get it where it's pretty. The guys know when they're going to play. I've always coached that way. Guys pretty much know when they're going to play and how it's going to go. But this year it's just been we've been all over the place, so it hasn't been as easy, and it's hard on the players.
You talked about it being up and down, but even with all that, all the injuries, you guys are still in this thing.
Well, we're in it. Yeah, we're going to have to win, though, just like we did last night. I think that's a good team we played last night. They've been on a little bit of a down, but that's the type of game we've been losing at home, and we've got to win games at home. We have to do it. I mean, I keep looking at it's like this month has been like something I've never been through, to tell you the truth. I mean, we finally have, they give us 2 days off in L.A. towards the end of the month. That's the first time we've had 2 days off since Christmas. I mean, it's just been every other day we've had something, and that's really been hard. Of course, it's nice that trip they give us 2 days off. It's just Dallas, San Antonio, Lakers, and Utah. I mean, maybe we should have 2 off in that trip.
It could be worse. It could be the Clippers.
Yeah, the way they're playing, you're right.
But does that become a topic of conversation with all the things that you guys have been doing and the difficulty of this month? That if you play well at home, you can still push your way back into that 8th spot.
Yeah.
When you look at Portland and Memphis, there are some teams there that you guys can easily compete with.
Yeah, but our guys have to understand it's not going to be easy, and we can't relax. We've got two really tough games this weekend. Memphis, is always, they're going to be tough, and then you got Orlando coming in here after that. So, every game we play is difficult, but we've shown if we play the way we're capable of playing, we can win. And that's what these guys have to believe and understand.
We've had the Grizzlies number the last few years. What's really been the key for that?
You don't have to bring that up.
Don't want to jinx
it. I don't know really what it is, because they're a very good team and they're very strong around the basket, but we've been able to open the game up a little bit and attack them. And we've shot the ball extremely well against them, and that always helps. But we know how dangerous they are. We know they're very strong inside, and I'm sure they know too that we've beaten them twice already this year, and we're right next to each other in standing. So they're going to come at us tomorrow, and they've played well lately, and we understand that. And I don't know why some teams you play well against and other teams you don't. I don't have a clue as to why.
Is it unusual for you at this point in the season to still be tinkering rotation? You've been coaching for a long time.
No, we usually have a pretty well set 8 or 9 guys. But you know, with you know, the one piece I thought I was going to have, we don't have. A big piece.